Hi, good morning. This is Ian Thompson with Carly Gibson. Good morning, Carly. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good, thanks.
Excellent. And today we're going to talk about the July sales report, which just came out yesterday. But first, we want to talk about what's your highlight of the summer. What have you been doing so far, Carly?
Well, this summer, my sister's visiting right now from Fort St. John, and we spent a little bit of time in Whistler for the weekend.
Nice.
I'm getting married in October, so I spent some time with my girlfriends there, steget, as you would call it, but mostly enjoying the scenery and the spa there, and it was a really nice time. So yeah, that was a highlight for me.
Nice, good stuff. Well, my highlight is carrying my canoe. My journey since January is picking up this canoe that's 16 feet long, 100 and whatever pounds. So I've been working out and boom, I can pick it up now and put it on my own shoulders and carry it to my truck, take it to the lake. We're going to take Quinn with me, my granddaughter, but the poor thing doesn't get up till 10 and the day is long over for a grandpa by the time she gets up. So I go at 5:30. So she hasn't been up yet.
That's quite the...
I've been to Long Lake, and last week I went to Westwood. So that was fun. Yeah. And you know what was cool? I'm going around the lake canoeing and I see someone running down the shoreline like there's 100,000 people. It's my son. It's Jordan.
Really?
Is that wild? Like, what? All these people, it's you.
Was he out for a jog or was he out there? He wanted to, oh, wow, you guys are like winning the morning.
Yeah, he can go around there in half an hour. Like, what?
That's great.
That's crazy. Anyways, there we are. That's enough of that. So first we're going to move on to, we have our terrific report here that Abby put together for us. Thank you, Abby. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Yes, let's give Abby a round of applause. Yahoo. Thank you, Abby. She did a wonderful job for us. So first off, of course, we're going to start with single family homes. Now, last month we had people say, hey, you didn't do townhomes. So I included townhomes and condos and single family. So we've got 2023 and last year, 112 homes sold. This year versus 81 last year. Remember, last July was when the interest rate increase was just gaining speed. Boom, it was going up and up. And people were like, well, wait a minute, let's just sit back here. And so that's what happened in the second half of last year. Our sell list ratio, this is an important number. So last year, only 36% of the homes sold. So that means of all the listings, 36% sold. This year, obviously, it's better at 66%, but still, sometimes, you know, Carly, we know when we go and see people, the assumption is that every home sells. Just we put the sign up and it sells, but this is, you know, indication that only 66% of the homes sold. Here's our average price. Now, Carly, we talked about this a bit yesterday when we were on the tour looking at new houses, how it's starting to moderate. And your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it does seem as though it's really important right now to price your home sharply because there is low inventory. And so people do have options out there, but if it's with the rising interest rates, they're maybe not, they want to make sure that they're putting their money in the right spot.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. We talk about there's low inventory, so you'd think every house would be selling quickly, but it's not. And that's just because of the interest rates, isn't it? People just can't afford, you know, qualifying at almost 8% now, which makes expensive money. Here's our listings. It's down about 20% from last year. And MOI stands for months of inventory. So 2.5 months of inventory is not a lot. It's still definitely a seller's market, yet we're in those mixed kind of signals. It feels like it's changing as we're in summer, you know, as we head towards fall. That's single family homes. And we go over to condos. Carly, what do you want to talk about with condos here?
Condos are kind of a fun spot right now. There's some unique properties that have come on the market in the last little while. And so when something comes out that's unique, you know, we're still seeing multiples as a result of the low inventory as well. But yeah, there's always opportunities for either first-time home buyers or people retiring, because strata properties are always appealing to those.
Yeah, just talking about multiples. You were in a four-way multiple last week, weren't you?
I was, yes.
And you won.
Yeah. And we won, yeah. So that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
It's really important to put your best foot forward when you're in a multiple. So we work through as many different pieces as we can to put you in the best spot.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking at how's this going? Well, sale list ratio, see 51%. So about half the inventory selling. And yet we see the average price going up in condominiums, which I find interesting. It's the same number of sales, the average price going up, and yet we're seeing a lot of price reductions. Really mixed messages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Our number of listings at 102, and there's our months of inventory up. Right now, you're moving into what's more of a balanced market at 4.4 months. When you get over 5, you're turning into a buyer's market. So that's condominiums. And this month we're adding townhomes. So townhomes, they're always a smaller category. There just aren't as many townhomes. This includes patio homes and townhomes. Some have garages, some are a fourplex. So this year we have 27 sold. Last year only 7. Sell list ratio is 81%. These are selling quickly, I would say, as a rule. There's our average price, $573,000. I'm just going to back up. I say they're selling quickly, typically because they're the range people can afford. Right? That makes sense, doesn't it, Carly?
Yeah, especially for young families. Maybe they're moving up from a condo, they've run out of space. And so this is a really appealing spot for them to get into a townhome. Yeah,
we saw a couple on our office tour yesterday that were pretty nice, 2-bed and a den with a deck, and in that try 50, 570, anything under 600 does make it more affordable. 61 listings and months of inventory 2.2. Now, this doesn't break out patio homes. Patio homes, there are very few of those. We have some folks looking for those, and there's very few of those in town. There was one on tour yesterday. It's probably sold already. We thought, didn't we? It was right on the golf course.
Oh, amazing view.
Yeah, just pretty nice to be right on the golf course. And 2.2 months of inventory. So what are we looking at? What do we expect for the balance of the summer here? I mean, typically we get a slowdown in the summer. People are on holidays. That makes sense. And I think there's going to be opportunities for buyers for the next 4 to 6 weeks. If some people have been on the market for a while, and we're seeing some price reductions and seeing some pretty big price reductions, actually. So if you've been on the sidelines and you're qualified, be a good time to start looking perhaps a little more closely and think, hey, is there an opportunity out there for me? And sure, the interest rates are higher, but with those price reductions and substantial ones, maybe it makes sense. What do you think, Carly?
Yeah, I think that about sums it up. Really, it's really about being price sharp.
Price sharp and ready to go. So we're ready to help you. Just reach out to us at 250-616-3641. Carly, your cell?
250-618-6245.
And if you want to book an appointment with us, you can hit the button below in the link and we'll get back to you right away. Okay. Thanks, Carly. Have a great summer.
You too. Thanks, Ian.